I couldn't sleep. I don't know what to tell you. This was literally me last night. my vampire? Every now and then I'd try closing my eyes and it wouldn't work. It'd be like... I couldn't sleep. Whoa! I don't know what to tell you. Tell me about it. This was literally me last night. What were you like? My vampire? No, I don't think you're a vampire. But what are you talking about? I can't see you. What are you... Every now and then I'd try closing my eyes and it wouldn't work. Yeah, me too. Like... Yeah, me too. It was rough, actually. I couldn't sleep. Oh, you too? Oh, that's me and this other guy were just talking about that. This was literally me last night. What were you like? We would like it too. We would like it too. My vampire? No, we're not No, we're not vampires. What are you talking about? I can't see you. I can't see any of you. Every now and then I try closing my eyes. Are you guys in here or is it just me? Yeah, me too. Wait, can you guys hear me? Me too. It was rough, actually. I don't think they can hear me. I couldn't sleep. Oh, you too? There's a fourth one? Okay, I gotta get out of this. Talking about that. Hello everybody. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I literally couldn't sleep. It was like just a lot of almost falling asleep. I think maybe I slept for a little bit. I think I dreamed about what the C button does. Just for a tiny bit. But I've been awake since 6 a.m. Right now it's 8 a.m. I'll be even more real. Another reason why I couldn't sleep a little bit is because Doll has been having some tummy issues, and let me just tell you, all right? Let me just tell you, she didn't poop yesterday at all, which is so unlike her. She poops like 3 times a day, and I was getting worried. So last night at like 1 a.m., I gave her like canned pumpkin and some oatmeal. I went full Australian for a second. And I took her out this morning. Well, I couldn't sleep because I was like, one hand, I was really excited about the direct. On the other hand, I kept waking up hoping like Darla was okay. And Kim and I kept going down to check on her. But I have great news. I took her for a quick walk because I've been up since 6 a.m. and figured I was doing nothing else. And she pooped. So that's off my mind. And now I can fully focus on Nintendo's poop. Which, that sounds bad. But no, I'm actually really excited. The Gamer Collective, thank you so much for 24 months. Maiden Nurse, thanks for 17. Felicity5 with a Prime, thank you so much. Haven't slept a wink, says XGBX in YouTube chat. Now, last night, we went live right here on whatever platform you're watching. By the way, it starts in an hour, so we are early. We are early, but I wanted to be early so we could get some conversation in. So I don't mind if you want to come back in an hour. All right? But literally an hour from right now, don't forget. Don't leave and then forget to come back. But you can leave if you don't want to be this early. But we have some stuff to go over. Because I had an idea last night while I was not sleeping. All right, so first up, last night we streamed for a bit to do this bingo sheet that chat and I came up with. So we have 2 bingo sheets, and it's like in a nice, friendly way. We have chat versus wood in bingo sheets because we have 2. We have mine, and then we have chat's. So mine is pretty conservative, I feel like. I didn't go too crazy. In my mind, Nintendo is really going to focus in on like the launch day and lineup of games. And I don't think we're going to see too much outside of that. That was my thought. And I've maybe backtracked on that a little bit. But I have something for that. So this is mine. So to catch you all up, this is a double bonus square for either Donkey Kong or Sims 4. Look, you were either there or you weren't. You know what I mean? You either know what that's about or you don't. And that's really where we are with that. Mark Reed, thank you so much for the 10 gifties. I appreciate you. Also, I said this at the start of yesterday's stream, but it's worth repeating. Thank you so much for the last 8 to 10 years, the last decade of Nintendo Switch era content and following me and watching everything that I've created and being a part of this journey, whether you were here from the start or you were here for the last year. This has obviously been the most exciting and interesting last 10 years of my life, and that's because of you guys. You've made it all so possible, and I appreciate you all so much. And this is the mark of a new era. We have 1 hour left of the Switch 1 era in my mind, and we are about to enter the Switch 2 era, which might not feel like it because we don't get the console for a couple months, but that's how I see it right now. Thank you all for the love, the subs, and the bits both on YouTube and Twitch. We're on level 5 hype train on Twitch. YouTube, Haywood. Hope it gets answers, but do you think we're getting Animal Crossing for Switch 2? All right, so I feel like I'm going to have a repeat of yesterday, but let me get through all of this. And thank you, Julia, for the 10. To answer your question, yes, we will. Yes, we will. But I don't know if we see it tomorrow. Maybe. All right, so we got... Oh, I got my 8 a.m. alarm going off. I'm already up. Don't worry. That was in case I slept in. Didn't happen. AI upscaling 2K or 4K. I've been talking about this for years. And I don't know if Nintendo are actually going to mention what resolution we see today. Nintendo is not like a tech savvy or focused company, but I'm hoping that something is mentioned today that kind of infers your games will look better when docked to match like your 4K TVs. Or something that infers we have the AI upscaling. Hall effect improved sticks. This was really chat championed. I think it's a given that they're going to kind of explain that the sticks are better this time. I feel like they have to address it. Just a new IP. So that can be a new pack-in game. That could be something that uses the mouse functionality, but it could be something as small as snipper clips, but just something new, and hopefully, obviously, something big. I think specifically for Metroid Prime and Pokemon ZA, we see the comparisons between those games on Switch 1 and Switch 2, and Nintendo talks about like these enhanced versions of cross-release games. So that's specifically focusing on some cross-release games. This is a look at the new Pro Controller. The price, I'm predicting $399. We're not going to hop on about that. That's just my prediction. A demo of how the mouse works. That one's kind of obvious. A look at the new Mario Kart. That one's kind of obvious. A cast feature. I feel like this one's a gamble, but I do wonder if C means cast or if the Switch 2 will cast to the dock, or even if it will cast to a previous Switch console to get dual screens, which is something that's been theorized, but I don't know how I feel about it. It feels kind of hokey. Now this is an enhanced look at Breath of the Wild and probably Tears of the Kingdom running on the console. So also focusing on other Switch 1 previously released games enhanced. So this is different from cross-release games. This is games we've already got, and this is how they look now. All right? I'm predicting that we move away from the snap, the clicking snap, and now they're gonna clap their hands. The goofiest one on the list, and I think it's because you snap the Joy-Cons in, my head thinks maybe that's a clap. The free space is that they're gonna talk about the C button, and I'm losing my mind if they don't. I will literally be screaming on my chair if they don't. I'm predicting a 1080p 120Hz screen. Now, I don't know if they'll talk about that. I don't think Nintendo will come out and be like, this is our 1080p 120Hz screen, but maybe they will. I don't doubt that it will have that, to be honest. I just doubt they'll talk about it. We did have they will not talk about an OLED or no OLED on the list, but we took it off for room of other things. I'm really hoping we get some kind of... Oh, mate. Oh, I'm really hoping that we get some kind of street pass or... Pass? That's American, isn't it? Pass? Street pass? There you go. I'm really hoping we get some kind of street pass. God damn it. Pass. Some kind of me plaza. kind of bringing back what we used to have with the 3DS. God. I can't even do an Australian accent anymore. And it'll have like a community chat app kind of vibe to it, which could also be what the C button means. C button is a clap button. When you press it, it makes a clap sound. That's all it does, is it just makes a clap sound. Love it. New eShop and new music for the eShop. I threw on the dual screen wacky. Look, this is the most unrealistic thing to get in this event, but I threw it in there for fun, to take a gamble, to take a shot. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. There's been too much like rumor about it for me to not throw it on here. Final Fantasy VII Remake as a launch title. Mario Paint in some way, even if it's a reference to like the first Super Nintendo mouse and now we have Joy-Con, even if they just mention it, you know. But I was saying last night, how cool would it be if they did a pack-in game of Mario Paint? Because I don't think you can make a new Mario Paint and sell it for $50, $60, $70. Maybe Nintendo can, and I'm like silly for thinking and that they can't. But how good would it be if there was a Mario Paint game that showed off what the mouse could do, what the Switch's new features were, and it was pack-in? I feel like we really missed having that free pack-in game with Switch, and that would be an incentive to upgrade. I'm hoping. Mario Paint would just be a sick pack-in game. Mario Paint 2, Mario Repaint, whatever you want. The release date for June, that one's obvious. New UI with themes. Elden Ring as a launch day release. I'm really leaning into like these bigger, more mature titles making a splash on the Switch too. I feel like we're going in a more mature era, and it would be great to see these titles come over. And Elden Ring was inspired by Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild was a launch game for Switch 1, so it kind of just feels full circle, and I love like full circle moments. This was chat championed a second color wave. I'm not sure about that because I feel like we would have seen it already, but it's not unlike Nintendo to do multiple colors on launch like Wii U and Switch, so I put it on there to appease chat, and I do think it's possible. Of course it's possible. Some new secret hardware gimmick. That can be a way the C button works that we haven't even theorized. It could be something wacky like mouse mode, but just something that we don't even know about yet. I think Nintendo has a secret here, and I don't know what it is, but we'll see. And then Metaphor ReFantazio. People were really championing for an Atlas game, and I do believe Metaphor will come to Switch too, so that just felt like a given, but I don't know if we see it tomorrow. So that was my list. Now, very conservative, and my list is very focused on the Nintendo Switch 2 portion of this, like the console portion. Because to be honest, that's what I'm most interested in, and that's what I think this Direct is going to be mostly about. But chat was blowing me up saying that I was missing a lot. So I had chat do their version of what they thought. And I gotta tell you, as ridiculous as this looks, this is everything my chat was spamming last night in one bingo sheet. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if chat gets bingo and I don't, I will give someone in chat $1,000 today. I am that confident. Now, I'm going to go through these quickly, but I want you to know that every single one is a 100% serious. Many people in chat were demanding that I put these on the actual list. There are a couple of stupid ones, of course. Star Fox, F-Zero, Achievements, Marvel Rivals, VR, GameCube Online, Nintendo Switch Online service, Super Mario Maker 3, Genshin Impact, Mario, 3D Mario, a new 3D Mario, not just Odyssey 2, but like a new 3D Mario. Uber Eats is a goof and gaff. It's a goofing gaff. Discord was legitimately being spammed in chat, and I feel like I don't know you people anymore. Silk Song. You know, the indie gem. Silk Song will make its debut at the Switch 2 Direct. Twilight and Wind Waker, a new Animal Crossing reveal. Mario Kart 9, I put this here so that chat can actually get something crossed off this list. Halo Master Chief, by the way, I put the 9 because I don't think it's going to be called 9, so that was a slight troll on my behalf. Halo Master Chief, GTA 5, Kirby Planet Robobot, because what else have we all been waiting for 8 years with new hardware than a remake of Kirby Planet Robobot? Nintendogs, which actually I would love to see. I'm not sure if we get that, but if there is a microphone on the new console, which it looks like there is, I gotta be honest, I almost want to put Nintendogs on my list. I'm really thinking about it. Because it could also be a way of showing off graphically what the new hardware can do if you have these like beautifully animated new puppies that you could talk to. I would actually lose my mind, and I kind of want to put that on my bingo. Something Donkey Kong. Ocarina of Time remake, people. Yes. A new Smash Brothers. I actually was thinking about this one last night, and I'm erring more towards this actually being more likely than I was giving it credit. Because in my head, I was like, Sakurai has been doing his YouTube channel for so long, and there's been like no mention of him doing anything other than just that YouTube channel. But then we found out recently that he shot all of those like a year or two ago, and he's been slowly releasing them. So there's a pretty good chance actually that he did that on purpose to hide that he was working on something new. So I'm actually kind of leaning towards putting Smash Brothers on my list. But we'll see. Kid Icarus, Fire Emblem, and then my friend Bob made me add Switch 2 Micro, a mini version of the Switch 2. What about new Monster Hunter? So initially, I had on my list that Monster Hunter Wilds will be shown today, and then chat really talked me out of it, saying that there's no way it could run on the Switch 2 because of how poorly it's optimized. I still think it's going to come to Switch 2 at some point, but I started thinking maybe they were right, and that it might take a little longer to get it to work on Switch 2, and maybe off the rip is asking a bit much. Now, here was my idea, chat. And by the way, I want to say, if you guys win, if you guys get bingo, I will be ecstatic. Because look at what that means. For you guys to get bingo, we would have to get, like, GameCube Online, Mario Maker 3, Genshin Impact, which, whatever at this point, a new 3D Mario, and Uber Eats. Like, that's a win right there. You're telling me if we win this way, we're getting Star Fox, Mario 3, Twilight, Wind Waker, Nintendogs, and a Switch 2 Micro? My guy, I'm pissing bricks. We win this way, we get Zelda Remake, GTA 5, Wind Waker, Mario, and VR. Guys, we can't lose on this list. It's a fever dream. Any direction you look at this is an absolute fever dream. I will lose my mind. I don't think there's a bad column. Honestly, I think this column might just be the worst one. And even then, we're getting achievements, Twilight, Wind Waker, and a new Kid Icarus, which I don't really care. But I still think that's a hype line. and it's the weakest one. But yeah, this is mine. All right, so here's what I want to do. Here was my idea that I had last night. I just paused it. I'm listening to a Nintendo Music playlist, right? And I look over, and this is the title image of the video. Anyway, I had an idea. I was like, what if we look back at the Nintendo Switch 1 presentation? Because maybe I am misremembering what it was like. And maybe this will change a lot of our opinions on what we might get today. So, if you guys don't mind, let's take a look at the Switch 1 presentation from 8 years ago. Sorry, hold on. I gotta move this over here, which means I gotta move this because I can't see. I'm gonna pause that. All right. So someone re-uploaded this. I'm not sure if there's like an official one anymore. I think Nintendo took it down. I think they do that so people don't get confused. I don't know. But here we go. What did I see Arlo? Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, was Arlo in this presentation? Oh, you guys can't see. I was like, why is Arlo here? It's happy for him. All right, so it starts with a countdown, and then we have Japan, the US. Oh, it immediately starts with the Hong Kong. Ooh, it immediately starts with the price and the launch day. Whoa, are we gonna get that off the rip? For the price in Europe, please check with your local retailer. I would love to get that off the rip. I would love to get that out the way right away. I gotta move my chat. I can't see what you guys are saying. 8 years? Yeah, I know. We're all getting so old. My wife wasn't even 9 months pregnant 8 years ago. Can you believe it? Honestly, who thinks this would be a letdown? No, it's not a... No. I want to be clear. No one thinks this is going to be a letdown. This right here is not a letdown. In my mind, if we get bingo on my list, we're cruising. Like, any way you look at my list as well, we're cruising. And maybe I'm, like, more excited. I think what it is I'm more excited about what the Switch 2 can do. Like, I'm way more focused on that, clearly. I'm way more interested on, like, a community chat app, like, what resolution the screen is, what the dock can do, like, the Hall effect sticks, like, a possible cast feature, new UI and themes, like, a new eShop, like... After 8 years with the original Switch, I'm way more focused on, like, what is my playing day-to-day, any game that I get on this thing going to look and feel like? I'm way more focused on that, clearly. And I think a lot of people are way more focused on, I hope we see Animal Crossing. And both are very valid, but in my mind, like, we've had 8 years of, like, video game announcements, 8 years of, like, big releases. I'm really just, for me, what I'm really excited about and kind of hyper-fixating on is the console itself. Like, that's what kept me up last night. That's why I'm excited. You know? I honestly, I don't care, like, what games are shown. I almost would be okay with an hour just looking at the Switch 2. Like, maybe I'm insane, but that's, like, what I'm really excited about. And then we can do another direct later for all the games. Like, that's just where my brain is at. But I totally get people wanting this to be, like, a full direct too with a bunch of announcements. My one big thing that I was trying to say to chat was, I feel like when you start announcing a lot of stuff for later, like... Right now, we know we've got Mario Kart on launch, right? So it's unlikely we're going to have a new Animal Crossing at launch or even, like, soon after, right? Or, like, a new Fire Emblem or new anything else, right? So I think at the point where you're like, and we're also working on Animal Crossing coming in 2026, in my mind, I feel like that's going to make people go, oh, well, I like Animal Crossing, so I'm going to wait to buy a Switch 2 until 2026 when that comes out. I think Nintendo wants to get people excited for now. For now. So they rush out and get it now. Not, oh, there's an F-Zero next year? I'll wait till next year. That's where my mind is at. But at the same time, I could be totally wrong. And, like, it's so hard to predict Nintendo. Maybe this is full of games releasing this year, next year, and even future plans and unannounced release dates. And they just go hard at making, like, the most insane direct we've ever seen. And if that happens, guys, I'm not going to be upset I didn't get bingo or, like, I didn't put Animal Crossing on my list. I'm going to be on my chest screaming and even more surprised than anybody because I was wrong. You know? This is a win-win no matter what. I'm so excited. Oh my God. We have 40 minutes left, so let's breeze through this quickly. So this is where they talk about how the culmination of all their old consoles kind of came together to make the Switch. I've referenced this so many times in my videos because I absolutely love this. It's such a full circle thing. You know, them taking like the idea of a carry handle even. They're like, we wanted our console to be portable even with GameCube, you know, which is so funny to think about. Like touch screens and motion controls and that OLED, like all of these, this is them. Like, this is what they're saying. Like, all of this led to the Switch. You know what I mean? Like, that was their whole idea at the time. And I just, to this day, I love the Switch for that reason and so many more. All right, so we get a full look at this console for about 20 minutes, about 17 minutes in. So this is also an hour-long presentation, which I forgot that it was an hour-long for the original one. And 17... I did actually completely forget we had this to look at. 17 minutes of it was a look at the new console. So you can probably assume we'll get the same, you know, like 20 minutes of looking at the console. Then we had a look at 1-2 Switch immediately, which you can kind of see as like Nintendo's second like counterpart launch game. I always forget about it, to be honest. I always forget Nintendo kind of had 2 games on launch and one was 1-2 Switch. I always forget. So there's a good chance we get Mario Kart and then something else. And that's why on my list I have new IP, because I feel like this, or like it could be a new Mario Paint, something that shows off like what the Switch's hardware can do. So like a 1-2 Switch in this case could be hopefully something better than 1-2 Switch. You know what I mean? Switch 2 IR. I'm going to be very interested to see if the Switch 2 has IR. My working theory is that the little optical sensor for the mouse could maybe be used as IR. But from my understanding and what I've been told, that is such a short throw optical reader that you probably won't be able to get like this far away from it and have it be able to tell what. So I'm not sure. They might just ditch IR, which would be pretty surprising, but at the same time, well, I guess not that surprising. I don't know why I said surprising.
I'm so excited. Thanks for streaming this.
Oh, you're so welcome. So here is another new IP that we got in this event, ARMS. So we're 2 games in, and we already have 2 new IPs. So I think the chance of us getting a new IP is very high. And here we have 2. I would say only 1 is worth really talking about. And even then, this one fell a little short for a lot of people's expectations. But this was like Nintendo trying to launch something new, like a new Splatoon type game. So we might instantly kick this event off with 2 new games. Then we take a look at Splatoon 2. So I'm not... People were saying to put Splatoon on the bingo list. I'm not sure if they do Splatoon back-to-back at these events. I think maybe they do something fresh and different, but here it is right here on this one, so very possible. Then a look at the Mario Odyssey. Oh, you know what? If they revealed Mario Odyssey, chat might be cooking then when they told me to put a new 3D Mario in the list. I did not remember that they revealed Odyssey off the rip here. After seeing this, I am more inclined to put a new 3D Mario on my list. What should we get rid of? Can I get rid of Metaphor? Do you guys mind if I get rid of Metaphor? Wait, let me see the rest of the list. I want to change. That's what I was saying. I know, Landon, I know. I honestly thought this came later. I just misremembered. Chat, honestly, you might have been cooking. I'm so glad I'm watching this now. Then we had a look at Xenoblade 2. People were saying to put Monolith in the list. I don't think it's going to be a straight 1-for-1 repeat, but I think it's a good guess. I mean, okay, then we see Dragon Quest X and 11. And then Octopath Traveler. See, I don't even remember that being in the original. A Square game. Then EA took a good chunk of this for FIFA, just like if you can imagine. Then a sizzle reel. Then more talk of the actual console. And then Reggie. Man, imagine if we get Reggie today. Then Breath of the Wild. So, chat, I think by looking at this, you can see that this was an hour long. But it wasn't like... It wasn't too crazy. There was probably, what, like 5 games? Like, it wasn't, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's going to be as nuts as people think. It was a look at the console and then 5 games. But to be fair, those 5 games were literally revealing Mario Odyssey, a new Splatoon, a brand new IP, and then a look at Breath of the Wild. So I do think I have to reassess here. I do think chat was cooking, not with all of this, but I'm actually really leaning into the idea of Smash Brothers. I'm really leaning into it, chat. Because it's just something in my brain is telling me Sakurai preloaded those videos on YouTube for 2 years. He's been working on something for 2 years. Sakurai is not a man that takes breaks. You know what I mean? So the fact that he hasn't been doing YouTube for 2 years, technically, then surely he's been working on something. If not Smash Brothers, then a new IP. But I'm going to commit to Smash Brothers here. Then, next, I'm actually feeling the new 3D Mario now. I'm with you guys. I've been fully convinced. 3D Mario. I'm going to... Mario PNG. I don't know what to put for this. We're gonna take this. I'm fully on board with you guys now. I don't know what it replaces because I like everything that I have. I just want to put more games. I could get rid of Sims 4 and Donkey Kong. Although I'm starting to think Donkey Kong might be there. And I like that we have a dual space just because it's goofy. What should I replace, chat? What do you think? Cast, maybe? I agree Cast probably won't happen, but I like having it there just because it's so wacky. But you're right. It's probably the least likely, for sure. New IP, Hall Effect, upscaling, enhanced versions, release in June, Mario Paint, Smash... I feel pretty good about Elden Ring and Final Fantasy. I definitely want to keep some third-party stuff there. Clapping their hands is goofy too, but I like how like out of the box that is. Oh, guys, I really don't know what to do here. Triple space? We do a triple space? Call of Duty? No, I had Call of Duty. I got rid of it because it's just not that exciting for us, I think. But Call of Duty was on my list originally. Second colorway of the price. No, I like those gambles. I like putting those out there. I gotta be honest. I like everything else we have. I really don't want to. Maybe dual screen. No, because it's so wacky. Imagine I take off dual screen and then they show dual screen. I'd be heartbroken. I gotta do it. I gotta commit to something. And I think new 3D Mario is just more exciting than a dual screen. Oh, I don't like it, though. I am upset about it. Because it's such an off-the-wall, and But I don't believe in it. It's off the wall. I don't believe in it, though, you know? All right, we're going to commit. We're going to commit. Um... 3D Mario. Honestly, I would kind of love for them to come out and be like, I can see it now. 8 years ago, this is what they say. 8 years ago with the Switch 1 presentation, we revealed Mario Odyssey. Today, 8 years later, we're going to reveal Mario Odyssey 2. All right. We're locked in on two new squares. I've added Smash and 3D Mario. I feel much better about that. Then this way, if we get a Smash, a 3D Mario, a Donkey Kong, a look at Mario Kart X, a new IP, or even two new IPs, and then a big look at the console, I think now we're in line with the original Direct. If we hit everything I've got on the list as far as games and hardware. This would be fun, though, with dual screen. I know, it would be fun. I know, I wish I had more squares. Satisfy Gaming. Oh, yo. One of the best days this year hits in 30 minutes hard. I know. Shout out to Satisfy. One in chat, by the way, if you would want me and Satisfy to do a BeatEmUps Satisfy grip for the Switch 2. I will make it happen if we get 100 ones in each chat. I'm going to be blowing my nose a lot today, and I apologize for it. I'm seeing a lot of ones in both chats, Satisfy. You might want to make it happen. You might want to get on that, Satisfy. God, that's a lot of ones. This is something to take seriously. I would be satisfied. Same. Same. Would you miss my dono? I'm missing a lot. I don't know what to tell you, Lucas. I'm a little distracted. I'm a little locked in. I'm a little focused. I can't, you know? I'm a little on my grind, but let me take a look here. Let me see what I missed, if I can find it. Catboy, I thought it was only said about Mario Kart 9. You think 10 will be announced? I don't know what you're talking about. There will be a new Mario Kart, and I don't believe it'll be called Mario Kart 9 at all. That's my bet. That's my guess. Satisfy, thanks for the dono. Kyle, we're getting a Switch 2 that's already a win. I know. That's the thing. Like, no matter what happens, this is a win. I really don't... I don't want anybody to get their hopes up for, these crazy... Like a crazy event. It's a Switch 2 presentation, you know? It's like, here's the console, here's what the console can do. Also, here's a look at Mario Kart. And also, look forward to seeing a few of these titles, you know, in the launch year. Because also, that's another thing. If we go back, and here's another good example of what I was trying to say. So 1-2 Switch, right? That was launch day. ARMS. That came a couple months after launch. Nintendo Switch ARMS release date. So the Switch came out in March. This came out in June. So a couple months later. Splatoon 2. When did that come out? Splatoon 2 release date. July. You know, so a few months later. Mario Odyssey we know was November. Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2 release date. December. So that was probably the latest one in here. Other than, like, these third-party ones, which I think... I don't know when Ocarina of Time came out. Not Ocarina. Octopath Traveler release date. July. That came out in July 2018, so just a few months later. Skyrim, that was the first few months as well. FIFA, obviously, same few months. And then Breath of the Wild. Oh, wait, that was 18 months later. Oh, you're right. Not 2017. You're right, 100% right. So all of Nintendo's first-party stuff was, like, in the first few months. Some of these third-party developers, like Octopath, that came later. Because Nintendo doesn't really have control over that. So again, maybe we see like Elden Ring, Metaphor, something like that. That comes later. But all the ones people are screaming, like Animal Crossing, all of that, I really feel like unless it's coming in that first few months, I don't think we see it today. Maybe in a direct in a couple months. I just don't know about today. If we see Animal Crossing today and we get a new Animal Crossing this year, I will explode all over this chair. Like, don't get me wrong. The timing, for some reason, just doesn't feel there for me. I never got to Lucas's dono. Zelda logo tease. Splatoon 4. with mouse-like controls. My amount of excitement has literally cured my headache. Where would I pre-order the Switch to? Have you played Elden Ring? It's my personal favorite game. Yeah, I have. I have GameStop open and ready to pre-order. That's honestly good. I will be distracted until this is done, but Kenny, they released a video of the C button. I know. Actually, it was yesterday. On the app, they released a video of the C button. Did Satisfy, you gave 50 twice. Look at you, buddy. Thank you so much. Found your channel when I was 1 year old. No, you didn't. Happy to be here. All right, so what? You're 9 right now? Is that what you're saying? My down payment for Switch 2 Satisfy grip. I never use my Switch without it. What? Don't worry. What are your thoughts about them announcing an Xbox partnership? Not today. Not today. But maybe. Eventually. But they're not going to come out on a Switch 2 reveal direct and be like, so we have Xbox. You know? Lucas, was it? I don't know what to tell you. Hey, was it Lucas? Hayward, hope it gets answered on stream, but do you think we're getting a new Animal Crossing? I did, and I do. All right. All right, thank you, everybody.
Switch 2, baby, beat 'em hype,
25 minutes to go until I start losing my ever-loving mind. Thank you all for being here. Feel free to hit the like button to share the stream out. If you're choosing to watch me react to this, that means the world to me, and I appreciate it so much. They're live, bro. I mean, they're live, but they're probably not doing anything. It's probably just sat on the nothing screen, I would imagine. Nintendo. Just Nintendo. 120,000 people are already in the official. Yeah, it's just the starting screen. Calm down. Who else to watch you? The Nintendo Go. Oh my god, thank you so much for saying that. Whoa, Nelly. I had to top Satisfy, also hi. Lucas! Thank you so much. Canadian 140, save it for the Switch, brother. You're halfway there. Well, actually, you're a third of the way there to a Switch. Save your money, my guy. Thank you so much. Crazy. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate you so much. Also, Lucas, it means a lot to me. I was saying this last night, but these are the kind of streams that people... Like, we go back and we watch this later, right? Like, 10 years from now, we go back and we, like, watch the reaction, like, my reaction kind of thing. And it'll just be fun 10 years from now to go back and see. Lucas gave 140. Your name will be etched in stone, is what I'm saying. In a goofy way. In a goofy way, but save your money. All right, so I feel more good about this. I think the only other things that are on chat's list that I would want to steal is Nintendogs. I kind of love the idea of stealing Nintendogs because it's just so wacky. And like would use a microphone. I kind of love it. Animal Crossing and the GameCube. But I am being gravitated to Animal Crossing. I'm not gonna lie, but something in my heart is telling me no. But my body. Do I steal Nintendogs and call it a day? The thing is, I don't know what I would replace. Mario Maker 3? When did Mario Maker 2 come out? Mario Maker 2 release date. 2019? It's a perfect one for the mouse. But it's like, where do you go? Where do you go from Mario Maker 2? Like, I don't feel like we go anywhere from there. 3D? How do you make 3D Mario games? That's so intense. And then it wouldn't work with like the other... You wouldn't be able to do the 2D. It'd be a whole new thing. Mario Wonder things. You think they're going to give you Mario Wonder assets like 6 months after Mario Wonder releases? That's insane. Here's a brand new 2D Mario Wonder. Now just make your own. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but that just seems like counterproductive. Oh, so we have new 3D Mario, so I don't want to double down on more Mario. We already have Mario Kart, you know? I kind of don't want Mario Kart, Mario Maker, and a new 3D Mario on my list. I feel really good about everything else. I kind of want to add in Nintendogs, but you know what? I think I'm going to stick. I think this is like blackjack, and I'm gonna stick. I don't think I want to hit too much and go over. Sims 4, odd choice. It's a dual space with Donkey Kong. Don't hate on my boy Donkey. Sims 4 isn't going to be there, though. You're right. We could get rid of Sims 4, I feel like. I don't know what I was smoking with Sims 4. That's why we made it dual. But if I'm taking out Sims 4, I still want that to be a dual slot. So what else could it be? It's funny. It was funny. I know it is funny. What could we replace with it, though? Sims 5. The dual screen. We put the dual screen back in. Love it. Love it. Yep. 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 All right. I'm going to stick. Because I'm going to stick. I feel good. I like the changes we made. I like the changes we made. You have 2 different Smash Bros. Squares? No, I don't. What are you talking about? 4K 60 FPS Nintendo stream. 17 minutes to go. I know. Star Fox. You know, I gotta be honest. I could actually see Star Fox. I haven't really given my opinion on that. It's not on my list. But Star Fox would also be a great game to use the mouse feature for like flying around. I don't hate the idea of Star Fox, actually. And we haven't had a new one in so long. I worry, like, the last Star Fox was pretty ill-received, and it's so associated with the Wii U. And I feel like, just for, like, image sake, I don't think Nintendo are gonna want to, like, associate the launch of Switch 2 with a new Star Fox. I think, and I might be overthinking it, but I think Star Fox could make a comeback on Switch 2, but I think it happens again later. Once the Switch 2 is already rolling, we get like a direct in a few months, and the one more thing is a brand new Star Fox or something. All right. That's I'm going to call it. I've made some good adjustments. I don't want to walk back my whole list. I'm going to tweet it out so you guys have it and you can bring it up, because I'm not going to show it again. Whoa, this is a good sign, chat. This is a good sign, chat. Guys, we may as well cross one off our list already. Stealth 40K. Nintendo is airing the Switch 2 Direct in 4K. This is the first Nintendo Direct to be the case. Guys, 4K is confirmed. 4K is confirmed, my guy. I'm so excited. See, that's what I care about today. That's what I care about today. The specs. I personally, for today and what I'm looking for, you will get a bigger pop out of me for 4K than you will Animal Crossing. Because I am sick to death of my original Switch and its low capabilities. Because if we get a new Animal Crossing and 3D Mario and Donkey Kong, and then they're like, but it's all going to be in 1080p on your 4K TV, I'm going to be like, okay, great. We got new games, but we have another 8 years of hell to play it on. That's extreme. That is extreme. I don't mean that. But if they're like, this thing is 4K, and also we're getting Animal Crossing, then I'm gonna be alive. Okay, here's my real Nintendo. Here's my actual Nintendo Direct bingo sheet. I could not be more excited. Star Eyes. Post. Grab the stream link from YouTube. All right, so if you unfortunately use Twitter, like a lot of us have to, I have tweeted out both chat's bingo list and my bingo list. You can keep them up aside each other if you want. If you care about that, you can have it on your phone if you're watching on a TV, and you can play along. If chat gets bingo and I don't, I will raffle off $1,000 to chat. What is that sound? That's the sound of me getting a raid. But I don't see a raid. I don't know why that's happening. Oh, that's like... that's like the lo-fi music I'm playing. All right. Let me get set up here. Let me get set up. When this thing starts, I will be... what am I trying to say? I'll be muting alerts. Don't worry. I'm just going to move some things around here while we have a minute. We are so close. We're 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away. I'm going to put me here because usually my face blocks game titles and stuff, but I'll move that if it ends up being awkward there. And then I'm going to make this bigger for you guys. That's what she said. That should be good. We'll lock that in. Make sure the sound is turned up. Make sure the sound is turned up here. And now we start the 10-minute wait. Now we start the 10-minute final countdown. I'm going to bring my music back because now it's just kind of silent, you know? Whoops.
Good luck on your bingo cards, everyone, and happy direct.
Yes, good luck on everybody's bingo card. If you have a different bingo card to me, if you're following another streamer's bingo card, good luck on all of the bingo cards. Nintendo background music. I got to get something playing for the next 10 minutes. It's dead silent. All right, I'm going to blow my nose again. I was going to have a work meeting at the direct time, but it got delayed, so I'm happy. Let's go. Sorry for all that blowing my nose. All right, let me try and make myself look a little presentable here. Like I actually woke up. Where is your bingo card? I tweeted it. I tweeted my bingo cards. Let me pin this. Wood. Do I talk in third person? Wood posted his and chat's bingo cards to his Twitter. And then I'll link it too. How about that? So there is 2 bingo cards, but I'm just going to link mine. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to pin it. And then YouTube chat. Oh my god, you guys are out of control.
Oh, let's go, my guy.
I don't know. Can I pin that in here? Pin message. There we go. There we go. All right. Can we say that this early stream is like morning wood? It is. Oh, wait. Let me check this. Yes, it's in 4K, chat. It's in 4K. Look at this. Look at this. Moving up in the world. I'm so excited. It's so funny, like, the little leaks and hints of things that we can ascertain by such, like, normal little tiny things. You know what I mean? Like, pretty much 4K confirmed, no? 20 from Raimi, Super Mario RPG sequel in Unreal Engine 5. I hope for you. Thoughts on achievement system? I would absolutely love it. I just don't know if it's in the cards. Best YouTuber to watch Nintendo Directs with? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you again, Lucas and Satisfy, for those huge donos. 4K confirmed. I know! I feel so small up here now. I made my little window so small. Quarantine Mike, get a haircut. You're a grown man. Quarantine Mike, love you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe stop trolling people or trying to harass people on the internet. Because, and I assume, you're a grown man. And out of the 2 of us, one with long hair and one harassing someone online, who do you think is more mature? 1 in chat if you think it's me. 2 in chat if you think it's the guy that said that. All opinions are valid, by the way. How about later tonight, Mike? I'll look in the mirror and consider cutting my hair. You look in the mirror and reconsider some choices you've made leading up to this point as well. I just joined, so I have no idea. Fair, you know what? Fair. Just put a 1 in trust. Mark Reed, thanks for gifting the 5 subbies. I appreciate you so much. I just joined, so I don't know what's happening, but I'll just say 1. Ava, I love you. More hair, grow longer. To Mike's credit, I do need to trim the dead ends, which is probably what he meant. It's been a minute since I trimmed off the dead ends. As a girl with short hair, I love to see a long-haired man. Hey, I'm married, okay? No, I love you, girl. Thank you, queen. Weird Chimera with 5 gifties. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm related. How's Kim and the baby? My guy, trust me, that is very related. That is my entire life right now. Like, I am excited for this, but Kim is about to pop at any moment. She's good. She's very ready to be done. She's very ready for this guy to be here, and I'm excited to meet him. YouTube chat's moving so fast, nobody knows I'm ham, but I see it. She's good though. She's healthy. The baby's healthy. He's kicking so much. He's honestly, like, knock on wood, he is due any time. I keep telling Kim, please try and keep him in there until after Friday. But oh, wait, what is this? I'm gay. I wasn't hitting on you. Oh, I thought you said as a girl with short hair. Maybe I misread it. But also, you can be gay and hit on me, and you can still be my queen. Let's be real. Changes nothing over what I said. No, we love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, suspicious user. Yeah, I know, Ham is suspicious. She's really good. We're really good. We're really excited. I can't wait to meet him. But I do hope I wait to meet him until after Friday. Literally, like, Saturday is fine. But what happens. If I just want to go to the Nintendo Switch event in New York. That's all I want. That's all I want. This is honestly, like, such an exciting time to be a woodhawker. I'm so excited. There's so many things. I'm stressed. I'm gonna be a mess, but I'm very excited. Thank you, Miles, for the 10. I appreciate you. You need to click live on the Nintendo stream. You're probably right. Let me take a look. There you go. Does that help you? Does that help your peace of mind? I think we were essentially live, but I appreciate it. Can you stay in there a tad longer? I've literally been asking him. I'll get up to Kim's belly and I'll be like, you're still cooking. I know you've cooked and you will cook, but you're still cooking. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. We have 4 minutes. This is the last chance I'll get to say this before we enter the Switch 2 era. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything, for being here right now, for choosing to watch my stream for this reaction, for being here over the last 8 to 10 years or however long you've been watching, for giving me a career, for giving me a space to provide a happy and healthy household to my future child and my wife and our pets, for everything you've given me, and for most of it, just thank you for your time. Because for a lot of it, it's time. It's you watching the videos, it's you engaging, it's you being here and a part of my life and a part of my videos. It's giving me your time, and time is so valuable, and I hope that I have made it worth your time. I hope there has been moments and videos and experiences through watching me and giving me your time that has made it worth it, because that's what I care about the most. And I hope that we go on this journey again together for the next 8 years or however long with the Switch 2. This is a revamp, a reawakening. I'm really seeing it that way too. I'm working on like a new channel art and like a new vibe and a lot of new things this year. I'm already like shifting my video style as well and like just trying to update and stay fresh, and I'm excited to start talking about Switch 2 and reviewing games again. I feel like the last year or so, I really leaned off of like reviewing games because none were really hitting for me that much, and I kind of took my direction a different way, but I would love to go back to reviewing like every Switch 2 game that comes out. I'm just so excited, and I have so many thoughts, but mostly it's just thank you. Just thank you for everything. We got 2 minutes, so I'm going to get you guys off the screen. As much as I love all of you, and thank you so much for all those super chats. I'm sorry I can't hit them all, but please know with the baby on the way, it means a lot. I'm also going to turn off alerts. I'm also going to turn off this music. We have 2 minutes to go. I'm going to blow my nose, even though I don't really need to, just to make sure I've got everything out of my system. All right, chat. Listen. Take my hand. We go on this ride together. We go on this adventure together. Wherever it ends up, we will not be disappointed. We will not... Okay, shut up, everybody. Shut up, shut up. Yes! A countdown! I couldn't sleep last night. I was lying in bed awake, staring at the ceiling. Anytime I dozed off for a minute, I dreamed about a little button with a C on it and its possibilities. I was awake at 6 a.m., tossing and turning. I got out of bed and made breakfast at 6 a.m. I've never done that. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's actually light out at 6 a.m. No one tells you. And it's all led up to this moment. 8 years of making Nintendo Switch content. 8 years of loving Nintendo on this channel. And it comes down to the last 10, the last 5, 4, 3, 2. What is happening already? Oh, a new direct logo, a new direct animation. We got a new direct animation and music. Hell yeah! It's like jazzy. Nintendo Direct. Yes, love that. Love that. Off the rip with Mario Kart. Off the rip! Dude, the music. Oh, this goes so hard.
Let's go.
1-up fuel? Yes, you... Oh, you definitely use fuel. Alright. How many races is that? I can't even count right now. Hell yeah! With the music! Let's go! I just yanked my headset out. Oh! 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 It looks just like Mario Kart 8 so far. Pauline! Oh, that's huge. That's huge. It's gorgeous. If that's not 4K, I don't know what is. Why would you put the Direct in 4K if you weren't going to show 4K footage? You know what I mean? It's clean. It's crisp. It's beautiful. It's like Pixar. It's like Disney. Did you see the wall bouncing? Is that a cow? Is that monster trucks? Did you guys see the wall bouncing? Ah! What? You eat things and transform? This looks huge. This looks massive. I told you! I told you! Mario Kart World, I told you it wouldn't be numbered. I told you!
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello. Dude, that was sick.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch
Dude,
2.
that was sick.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
I love this. I love you. Nice to meet
And
you.
I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hello, how are you?
What you just saw was Mario Kart World.
I love it.
Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
I love it.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I don't know. Tell me. Look how good it looks.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart
I love
series
the wall
is
bouncing,
launching
wall driving.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I love it.
Welcome to this vast world.
Wait, it is open
Kart
world.
races are held throughout various regions.
It is
that
open
span the
world.
globe.
It's an open world Mario Kart. It's an open world
Depending
Mario
on the time
Kart.
of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Huh? What? Who?
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
This is insane. This is
But
what
don't
I
sleep
wanted.
at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh!
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
That is so good. We talked
Introducing Knockout
Oh.
Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a
It's
checkpoint,
like-
you'll be eliminated.
It's like Forza Horizon meshed with Mario Kart.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
This is everything. This is the
You can
moment.
also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Look how beautiful it is.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
It's Breath
So
of the
drive
Wild
wherever
Mario
your heart
Kart.
takes you.
It's Breath of the Wild. Look at it!
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Are you looking?
And even take photos together at different locations.
Are you not paying attention?
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
That is
Mario Kart World.
Yes.
The game launches on the same day
yes.
as Nintendo Switch 2.
That's-
More details
that's
about this title will
everything.
be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in
We
the
get
future.
another direct. In like 2 weeks, we get another direct.
Mario
This is
Kart
the
World
time
launches on
to
the
be
same day as
alive,
Nintendo Switch
my
2.
Guy. Like if you're
We'll
dead
share more
right
details
now,
in the
that
future, so we
sucks.
hope you're looking forward to it.
This is the time.
Next,
That's a weird
we'd
thing
like
to
to
say. I
introduce
don't
some
know
of
why
the
I
new
said that.
features of Nintendo
I'm
Switch
just so
2.
excited. This is just the time to be alive.
These are the Joy-Con
This
2
is so
controllers
cool.
for Switch 2.
This is so exciting. What am I
And on
looking
the
at?
right
I'm looking
Joy-Con
at
2,
chat. I'm flipped. I don't know
We've
why
added a
I'm.
new C button.
Oh, the C button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Okay, so it
Ahead of
is
all you
chat.
guys.
So it is chat. It's community. So
That was me. That was you. So quick. Oh no 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 no
wait, is that Discord?
no! Wait, no 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 no.
That literally looks like Discord.
for you. No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
They're talking.
Introducing Game
Oh,
Chat, a
thank
new feature
God.
for Nintendo Switch 2.
Thank God.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
This
Hi.
is perfect.
With this feature,
This is
you'll be able to
perfect.
communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
That looks exactly like Discord, no?
Yeah, follow
Okay.
me. For an adventure.
Oh,
While
that's
using the Game
that's where
Chat
the mic
feature,
is.
your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh
But you're still
my
behind me,
God.
right? All right, let's keep going. Okay.
Wait, that's
It
the
can
new
pick
Pro
up your
controller.
speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
That's the new Pro
Jump on here.
controller.
All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you
cool.
chat with ease.
That's
Did you get hit
cool.
by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and
That's
family.
awesome.
If you open the chat
Oh!
menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Oh!
There we go.
Oh!
you can also share your game screen.
That's crazy.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys
That's
just did
crazy.
it. I want to do it too.
Oh shoot! Oh! Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh no!
You can, it's like screen cheating. Oh, Animal
You can
Crossing.
chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Oh, that is
Yeah, I
so
know that one.
cool.
It's so hard, right? It's tough.
That is so
Oh, wow.
awesome.
I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Does that count as a new gimmick?
Star, that's so cute. So cute.
That is so awesome.
You
I-
can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys.
I
Lost,
love
like,
it. I love it.
or expand another friend's game screen.
Oh
You
man.
gotta get above that wall that's to your left. You're almost there. It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
Whoa,
so
that's so
everone
sick.
can watch them play.
You can like grind rails in Mario
I think I know where you are.
Kart.
I think I know where you are. Wait.
Stop.
think we have to
Together. Welcome. Ooh, okay.
Audio delay.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con
5
2
FPS,
controller,
yeah.
there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang. Really
Oh, there is
Actually,
an audio
guys,
delay.
I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah? Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
Whoa, there
And
is a
there's
camera. Oh, there is a camera.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
This is bizarre from Nintendo. This is crazy from Nintendo.
Good?
You can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
No way.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
No way.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go.
This is like...
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward
Oh
to
my
games
God.
which use your camera feed like this.
Oh my God.
Okay.
No, wait.
good.
Go
That's
left,
good.
go left. Left.
I'll let you
If I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way. Oh.
This is incredible. This is so innovative.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart,
You
you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room.
You
Play
can
together
see your friends
or compete in
while
online
you play.
multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
I mean, I probably won't. I probably won't do
Decide
that.
your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All
It's so
together,
cool, though.
anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
I can't imagine wanting to be on camera all the time, but like it's really cool you can do it.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends, almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Does it come with
which will
it?
be available on the same day
Okay.
as Switch 2.
It's giving Connect vibes. I'm not gonna lie. It's a
A
little
Nintendo
goofy.
Switch Online membership
It's a little
will be
goofy.
required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Okay, cool.
We hope you'll try it out.
Ends March next year.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted.
Okay,
For
that's
example,
good.
whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with
Such
their
an
friends.
easy fix to not have to use an app, huh?
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Okay.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game with
Wow.
Game Share.
Yeah, so that like
As shown
casting.
here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch system.
So is
You
that
can share a
it's like
game with up to
casting.
3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
So cool.
Game Share can only be used with compatible
So
games.
cool.
This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive
Download
to Nintendo
play?
Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
DS download
Up
play?
next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Yeah. I'm gonna refresh really quickly because there's an audio lag, but I don't think that's gonna help.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
Yes.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
It's huge.
The system's thickness remains the same.
Nice. Ooh.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Let's go. Let's go, my guy. 120 FPS.
The screen supports up to
Let's
120 frames per second, allowing for
Yes.
smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Ah! It's LCD, yeah, I told you. I told you.
The LCD screen is more vivid
With HDR
and supports
support.
HDR,
Whoa!
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
This is everything. This is the moment. HDR goes hard.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
Yep.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached
Yep.
to the system.
Yep.
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay. Yes. This console.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Yep. Larger control sticks. What about them, though? Tell me.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
That's it. That's all you got for me? Mouse controls.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games.
What
Both
games?
the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
What games?
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Built-in mic.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
Nintendox has to be coming,
It
I feel
also
like.
uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
3D audio space, a sense of...
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Love that. I mean, yeah, we know how 3D sound works. It sounds great.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Oh, I cannot wait to get
You can move it freely, like this.
I cannot wait.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Yeah.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Is that it? What else, though? Larger, faster storage.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Okay.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
What about faster, though?
Reading and writing data is also faster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby!
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Years. For
HDR is
years.
also supported in TV mode.
And no one wanted to listen. No one wanted to believe me. We'll never get Zelda 60 frames 4K.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
A little bit more
This helps keep performance stable.
Maybe listen to what I gotta say.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Nintendo.
Physical and digital games are supported.
Oh, this is everything to me. Yes, Nintendo. Big W's. 4K while docked. Straight up 4K. They didn't talk about upscaling, but... Oh.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
No, it's not. It's so much more.
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Oh,
this is
good.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Oh, pack-in game.
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, we did get a pack-in game. I should have put that on the list. I'm
standing
it's a
over
new
here.
IP.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
I wonder if this is what they were beta testing for.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Where are they?
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
Whoa.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So that's how they attach to the system.
Whoa, that's cool.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
That's so unique. Love it.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
That's really interesting. It like works with the
By combining
gyro.
the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
That's
there
really
are secrets
unique.
to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Paid? Paid?
Now, I'd like to
learn
share some
about
more
it, I have to
information
pay?
regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
Oh.
but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we know
They're
about
a different
that.
type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
That makes sense. They want it to run fast.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature.
Okay.
With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Oh.
We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Oh.
It has a C button, which
Yeah.
launches Game Chat, and on the
Yeah.
back,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are
yeah,
new
yeah.
GL
Oh,
and
nice.
GR buttons, which you can
Nice.
use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio
Okay.
jack has been added.
Like
We've
that?
introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
There's so
We
much.
hope you'll check that out as well.
There's so much.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Yeah. June something.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very
Hell
much
yeah.
looking forward to
2
the day when you
months.
all get to experience
It'll be
it,
2
so
months.
please wait just a bit longer.
June 5th. 2 months. Yes.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
Yeah.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
It's so
These games
soon.
take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
It's so
The
soon.
second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Ooh, I knew we'd hear
Some
about
games
this.
that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Oh.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
They've like added content to it, it looks like.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is
wanna see
getting
Breath
an
of the Wild.
upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features,
Okay.
including mouse controls,
Mouse control mini games. We talked about
audio
that.
recognition,
Oh.
more expressive rumble,
Oh.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
Like the old iToy
All of
on,
which can
on
be accessed on
PlayStation
Switch
2. Oh, that's so
Let's
goofy.
check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode.
It's giving iToy.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
This is so interesting.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect
It's
the most
literally
coins.
like PlayStation 2 iToy.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete in other mini games using full body movement and sound.
I gotta be honest, I
Finally,
don't know how I
take
feel
a ride
about
on
the
the
camera
mouse-controlled
stuff.
carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
I feel like people are gonna meme
Use
on
mouse
this,
controls
on this
to shoot
camera
down
stuff.
enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and 1 where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station?
Okay, so they've
From
added
minigames that use a
all
camera,
these new controls.
the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and Rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay, I mean...
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Okay, we kind of figured that. It's getting a little
Please
convoluted,
look forward
but
to
I
a
figured
new
that.
Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's
Okay.
continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Okay. Yes! And Tears of the Kingdom's gonna pop right next to it. Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Let's
Wild
go right
and The
now.
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Let's go right now.
feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo
Oh, they're
Switch
still
app
doing
on
the
smart
app?
devices.
We still got the app.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Like GPS?
Proceed north.
No. That's wild. It's Google Maps
You
in
can
Breath
share
of the
your
Wild.
creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Okay, I like that. That's actually cool. No one's gonna do it, but I like it. Google Maps is wild. That's so funny. Oh, I can't
We
wait
hope these
to play that
features will
again.
make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I can't wait to play that again. Oh.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
They're
along
just
with
adding
improved
content
graphics
into
and
all
frame
these older
rates.
games.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
So
We hope you're
far,
looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I really want to say so far, it's exactly what I thought. Right? Like, this is exactly what I've been saying that
Metroid
it was going
Prime
to be.
4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo
I mean,
Switch
this is
and a
everything I
Nintendo
was
Switch
saying.
2 edition.
Oh. Whoa! That looks... Okay, that looks
In addition
so much
to
better.
standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Oh.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per
FPS,
second,
HDR.
or enjoy smoother action in full HD
We have
at
quality and
120 frames
performance
per
mode.
second.
120
Choose from these two
FPS?
modes, both of which support
120,
HDR,
and
based
the
on your
4K
preference
is
and
60.
playstyle.
Those are two incredible options.
Pokemon
Guys!
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo
Why
Switch
does
version,
it's
but a
making
Nintendo Switch 2
Pokemon
edition
look good.
as well.
It's making
By taking
CA
advantage
look
of the
good.
power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just
I'm
saw
gonna
will be
faint.
available as both physical and digital
This
versions.
is everything. Maybe this console is $500.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing
sorry.
an upgrade pack.
Can we talk about
We hope you're looking
120
forward to
frames
these
on Metroid
Nintendo
4?
Switch 2 edition games.
And the 4K isn't 30, it's 60
Next,
FPS?
I'd like to introduce a brand new
Can
game
we
featuring
talk
mouse
about
controls
that?
with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Losing my mind. I'm out of control. Mouse demo. Mouse demo. I told you we'd get mouse demo. Is this a new arms? It's a new game using the mouse. I told you this would happen. I put this on bingo and then I took it off. I shouldn't have taken it off. Drag and drive. Alright, this is like the Snipper Clips kind of goofy 1-2 switch game. don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know about this one. The colors are a bit muted, I feel. So, like, I kind of like the idea and the concept, but I don't know if I want to play it.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
I told you.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, give it to me. Just make my... God damn it, I'm good!
Observe the lands between.
If you don't listen to what I say, it's really on you at this point.
You can see them, can't you? The rays
I'm
of
sorry! I'm sorry!
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Yes! 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 Now Final Fantasy. Now just hit me with the Final Fantasy 7.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games.
Oh, Hades 2.
Here to say that
okay.
Hades 2
yeah,
is coming to
Love
Nintendo
that.
Switch 2.
Love that.
Our first ever sequel
Love
introduces
that.
the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not.
I'm really excited for
But
this
for more
too,
about
yeah.
Hades 2,
this is good.
later this year.
This is good.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョン。さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。
exactly why I'm looking at you. I didn't believe you, but it happened.
Boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
No one listens
All
to me.
operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal.
What is this?
Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Is this a new Monolith game? Like, what is this?
Thanks for the warm welcome!
New IP?
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
Oh,
Demon X Machina?
Bring hope to our lives, don't they?
That one looks way better than the first one.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight.
Oh, Split Fiction.
I'm super
that
excited
makes sense.
for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me.
It looks really good,
and of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Wow, nice.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche
WB
Software.
and Avalanche.
We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, it's already on Switch, so.
With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
So that's going to be a really good game to compare the first one to the
Discover
second one.
the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that Mike
Oh,
supposed to be
nice! Sick! Oh, there's going to be so much to play. There's a lot more third-party stuff than I thought there would be. I really love it. I really love how much third-party stuff has been here. This has been insane. This is exactly what it needed to be. Oh! SpongeBob. This is beyond expectation. Yeah, someone in Twitch chat just said that.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Hitman?
We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman
Dude,
World of
this
Assassination,
is so
to Nintendo Switch
cool.
2.
You guys you might not understand what's happening
assassin
here.
in the trade, Agent
I gotta mute this for a second. I'm sorry. You guys might not understand what's happening here. Look at the third-party support on launch day. We looked at the Switch 1 presentation earlier, and there was like 2 games from third-party, like Octopath and one other. I've been talking about this for months and years, I swear, that the Switch 2 will get actual third-party support. Like, actual developers will want to be day one. They won't want to miss out like they did last time. Look what we're seeing right now. Third-party developers wanting to be day one. This is such a great sign. I honestly can't. This is amazing. Project 007.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Oh. Final Fantasy.
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
This isn't Final Fantasy.
Reborn.
I can't.
Bravely Default
I don't want this. I don't want this.
in high
I want Final
definition.
Fantasy, but this is good too.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light.
Oh, on launch day. That's interesting. There's so much. Like, every third party is here. This is the Smash Brothers of third party.
1988年、東京と大阪、2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
You guys don't understand what
伝
this
説の
means.
始まりを
You're not
追加シーン
even
とともにお楽しみくだ
comprehending.
さい。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners.
I really thought
but
we'd
for
see
now,
Final
we'd like
Fantasy.
to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Okay.
Please take a look.
All right. Okay. All right. It's so delayed. I don't know why the stream is so delayed. I don't think it's my fault. Oh.
When the Zonai, who descended from the
is
heavens,
this another Age of Calamity?
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
Age of Calamity 2?
Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
I'm tampering my excitement, but obviously this is huge.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil.
I
one
am
which
shaking.
future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Yeah, it's Age of Calamity 2. It has to be.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Or is it something else?
So that's Hyrule Castle?
The story leading into Zelda Tears of the
Then
Kingdom?
That
Oh!
must mean this really is the past.
It's Age of Calamity, but for Tears of the Kingdom. Oh! Dude. get to play as Ganon, that would be wild. Do you play as Ganon? I don't remember. Oh, yes! This is everything. Why did we not think of this? Why did I not think of this? Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. Why did I not think of that? It's so obvious. They did a prequel to Breath of the Wild, do a prequel to coming this winter. We get a new Zelda this year.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
Well, winter, it could be like start of next year. I always forget that.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Oh, this is everything.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
If you had... What are you
with
adding?
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
I can't handle it. Get out of here! Get out of here! There's no shot. Even I didn't believe
Nintendo
this.
Switch Online
Even
Plus
I
expansion
didn't believe
pack
this.
will be
Get
getting
out.
a new classic game library exclusive to
No
Nintendo Switch 2.
way.
Nintendo
That's
GameCube,
awesome.
originally released in
That's
2001.
incredible.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
No
A Legend of Zelda
way.
game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton,
waited
Link
so
sets
long,
sail on an
and they're
adventure
just
across the
giving
Great
it for
Sea.
free,
The
essentially.
Legend of Zelda,
They're
The
just
Wind
putting
Waker.
it on an app, essentially.
Transcending history and the world. A tale of souls
I
and
broke
swords
my arm.
eternally
I
retold.
can't even.
In this 3D
This is out of
weapons-based
control.
fighting game,
I
each fighter
can't,
comes equipped with
my
a different
guy.
weapon. And Link from
What
the
are we-
Legend of Zelda
what
series
are we
enters
doing?
the fray.
What are we
Soul
doing out
Calibur
here?
2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring
Wait.
the series' first machine
Where's
customization
Twilight
and story
Princess,
mode,
though?
get ready to experience
They
F-Zero
gave us
GX.
Wind Waker essentially for
In games that support
free,
multiplayer,
my
up
guys.
to 4 can play together locally or online.
And there's
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher
they might
resolution
do
than
like
the original
a,
releases.
and coming soon they'll also be, and
You
then we'll
can
see Tears
also
of the
check the
Kingdom.
controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I honestly doubted this
More
one.
titles will be added
Fire
in
Emblem
the future.
XD, Super Strikers, Luigi's Mansion Chibi, Colossal. Show me. Oh, there was no Tears of the Kingdom, no Twilight
GameCube,
Princess.
Nintendo
There was no
Classics,
Twilight Princess, but it
the
still
Switch
was
2 exclusive
That's really
game
crazy.
library coming to
On the
Nintendo
same day
Switch
as the
Online
Switch 2,
Plus
I can't
expansion
believe it.
pack. Launches the same day as the hardware's release.
What else do they got to do to sell this console?
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube
my
controller
God.
will also be released.
What
it
else?
can connect wirelessly and also has a C button
Yeah,
to
it
quickly
does.
access game chat.
Yeah, it does. What else are they
Nintendo
gonna?
GameCube controller,
What else can they do
exclusively
to
available
sell
for
this?
Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm a mess. I'm a
Whether
shambles.
you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking
So is
forward
that-
to Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, is that gonna be like
Nintendo
4K
Classics.
60 for Wind Waker then?
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo
Where
Switch
does the
2.
GameCube app go?
Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Really? Oh, so we could still get Final Fantasy. Oh, is this Deltarune? Oh my God. Yeah, people did predict this one. Wait, then Silksong isn't out of the question. I would say Silksong isn't totally out of the question if we're getting Deltarune. I didn't know the direct would go this way. Now we're off the charts. So everything up till here, I 100% thought that was the direct we're getting. Now we're going into the territory that chat was saying. Now we're into a whole new territory. I don't know what'll happen from here. There is 15 minutes left. If they did GameCube, literally the heavens could open and Miyamoto could walk out of my bedroom door. Like, I have no idea what could happen from here at this point.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
I gotta fix my arm.
Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
Oh,
We're
I
still
kind
in
of saw this
development, and
coming,
it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead.
Oh my
and
God.
there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid
that makes
Meier's
sense with the
Civilization
mouse,
7.
using the mouse, right?
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
I called that.
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I'm gloating a lot. It's just nice to know that like so much of this stuff I've been theorizing and following and thinking of is like
even more
paying
news
off,
from
you know?
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
Hope it's not as bad as the last one, you know?
And on the court.
4 kids find this old, tattered man. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! Nailed it!
Why is it freezing now? This Direct's having so many issues.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
What's happening?
Really have started to master.
Why is this happening?
Next stop.
Has it froze for anyone else?
Nicely done.
Is it broke? Is it me or is it? Yes. Do the Twitch one. There's a Twitch one. Wait.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
What is happening?
Here's the first look.
No! No!
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our road like.
No way! It froze! It froze! No!
Favorite elements to return.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I guess we're... Okay, we're back. Oh, wait. Now it's totally off kilt, though. Now it's totally... It's all wrong. It's all chalked. It's all wrong.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from The Great Threat. We are delighted to unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on
What do you mean, Cyberpunk?
It's an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the City of Dreams at home or on the go.
I can't
Get ready
handle
to meet
this.
unforgettable
I can't
characters
handle
and
this.
discover
Okay, so
engaging
Cyberpunk?
stories when
We got
Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk?
2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on
No,
launch day.
it's broken, guys. It's broken.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。体験いただきます。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Stop ruining it!
本作は
This is
ニットから脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て。
Oh wait, this is fixed, I think. I think it's fixed now. But we... Oh! I don't know what to do. I guess I'm just gonna stay here now. Oh, but I don't get 4K here. Ah! I think it's fixed here now. I think it's fixed. I don't know what we missed. I don't know what we missed. Final Fantasy VII. Cyberpunk. Oh, Star Wars Outlaws? That's crazy. Wait, Silk Song? Sorry, did I miss Silk Song? God damn it, I'm so... that was so frustrating. I guess I missed it. We'll go back. We'll go back. We'll go back. I guess I missed it. They're still doing the click sound.
ここまでたくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、
I can't
次が
breathe.
ソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
It looks like they finally fixed the audio, which is good. Oh. Oh. What is this? It did give Resident Evil.
I give you my blood.
But I'm not sure. It could be new.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
I don't know. I don't know what this is. Bloodborne 2? Really? You think? On Switch? Whoa. This has to be a new game, like a new FromSoft game, right? So we're getting Elden Ring and a new FromSoft IP?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. So it's a brand new FromSoft IP, as well as Elden Ring. I love that support. That's crazy. That thing's cute. 2026? Okay, so there are some 2026 games. Available only on Switch 2?
ご覧いただいたのは、フロムソフトウェアさんが手掛ける完全新作タイトルです。どのようなゲームなのかについては、ディレクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますので、ぜひご覧ください。
We're so back right now.
ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です。ご出演いただいた開発者の皆様、また今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。ご覧いただいた以外にも、Nintendo Switch 2に向けて多くのゲーム開発を進めていただいています。今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介していきますので、お楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
We gotta be getting close to the last couple of things here. This might be a big one. I can't scream anymore. I'm exhausted. Kirby. Planet Robobot. I won't be that excited for that. I gotta tell you right now. But if it's Smash, I'll cry. If it's Forgotten, like a new Forgotten Land, I'll be very excited. I like that he's trying to get the starter start. That's cute. Whoa! I mean, that feels Plano Robot body. Right. Whoa! Okay, that's sick. Air Riders. Wait, I mean, that was like CG. I was like animated, but that looked really pretty. All right, well, who do you think? Who do you think? So that's what he's been working on. 2025, a new Air Riders? No one saw that coming.
カービィのエアライド以来22年ぶりに完全新作が登場します。
I'm way more excited for that than anything else Kirby, I think.
ぜひご期待ください。次が最後の映像となります。ご覧ください。
I don't want it to end, to be honest. Oh, this is Mario, right? Like a wacky Mario? Is this a new Mario? This has to be, right? I mean, what else is this? Okay, now I'm not sure. Is this a new Donkey Kong? And that looks like this? I love everything that's happening with this Donkey Kong right now. This is so good. This has so much personality. Hell yeah! This is like the Mario Odyssey, but Donkey Kong. This is Donkey Kong's Odyssey. Donk Odyssey. Let's go! Whoa! This looks sick! Everything's like destructible. Like even the environments are destructible. Oh, and there's like 2D parts. Hell yeah, this is awesome. I love the face. Banana. Dude. This is really cool. They've completely reimagined Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Bonanza. They've completely reimagined Donkey Kong. So that's like a month after launch as well. Literally won't be waiting long. This year is going to be insane. This year is insane. This is perfect. This was a perfect direct. This was arguably the first perfect direct.
詳細は改めてお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。
Okay, do we get the price? I want the price.
改めてになりますが、任天堂スイッチ2の発売日は6月5日です。
Yes.
最後に発売する本体のご紹介です。まずは任天堂スイッチ2の本体です。これに加え、ダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体も発売します。
Okay, I thought they were going to be like a white version.
詳しくはダイレクト終了後に公開する公式ホームページをご覧ください。
Okay, well that's not another colorway. That's another.
駆け足になりましたが、今回お伝えする内容は以上になります。
No, where's the price?
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、任天堂スイッチ2を皆さんにご体験いただけることを今からとても楽しみにしています。
最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。
Where's the price? I want to know how much it is. When can we pre-order it? Can we pre-order it now? Is the price live anywhere? I need to go back because I missed a little bit because it froze.
スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー。
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open...
Are you telling me I get to make another Cyberpunk video and this time it's on the Switch? That's full circle moment right there.
Open world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet.
Remember when people kept saying the Switch 2 wasn't going to be powerful enough to play games like Cyberpunk? Remember when I was literally trying to scream into the void that the Switch 2 was going to be able to do everything the Steam Deck can do because of course.
Unforgettable characters and
can you guys look on like Best Buy or something and see if the pre-orders are up? They didn't mention pre-order date.
Discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes.
If this is in-game, that's pretty crazy.
To Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Like that's pretty crazy.
こんにちは、スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出まで
I love that they're doing the trailers in game too, so you can see exactly how the games look. It's so cool.
3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て
looks great.
再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただけます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズ
They haven't said like what this game is running at, because I heard this game was running pretty high res as well.
ぜひご期待。
Price is it's 500? Wait, where does it say that? Hold on, where are we looking? Let me look. Best Buy Nintendo Switch 2. Can we pre-order it yet? Yes or no? Can we pre-order it yet? GameStop Nintendo Switch 2. I'm looking. I don't see price anywhere. I don't know where you guys are getting that from. You guys keep saying price is 500, but no, it's not. Unless you can tell me where. There's no price yet. There's no price yet. You guys are being silly.
待ください。
Now, I want to find Silk Song, which I think was in this. Oh, it is. Oh, 2025. What? This is how they reveal that? In a sizzle reel? Briefly? For like a second? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It got 5 seconds. Silk Song got 5 seconds. And a release date, or at least year. All right, next. We got it. We have to, chat. We have to. We have to. We got it. We got it, chat. Hear me out here. Hear me out here. I think we hit every square. Donkey Kong, 4K. Improved sticks. I guess they said they were bigger. I'm going to count it. New IP, enhanced versions of ZA and Metroid, Pro Controller 2, mouse demo. We got a specific mouse demo. Mario Kart 10. Cast feature. Now, do you think the cast feature, do you think when they were talking about, let me see here. At the start, when they were talking about sharing your games to other consoles, I couldn't tell if that looked like casting or if it looked like just download play. I guess if you're seeing different screens, it has to be download play. So no cast feature, I don't think. Zelda enhanced in other games. C button, 1080p 120. Community chat app. Now, we didn't get the Street Pass, but community chat app part of it? I mean, that was kind of the whole thing. I mean, the C button was chat. I'm going to count it. We didn't see new eShop. We didn't see new 3D Mario. We saw new 3D Donkey Kong. Final Fantasy, no paint. Release in June. No Smash. Secret hardware gimmick. Camera. No second color wave. Elden Ring and UIs. All right, so we got bingo here. And shockingly, I think that's the only bingo we got. Oh, and new mic, you're right. But that's a lot of hits, which, like, I was trying to say this. I felt like my bingo sheet was like I was putting things on there that we were going to see in the direct. Now, chat's bingo. Technically, we did see F-Zero. It wasn't a new game. Let me see here. Let me see if chat managed to get bingo. Chat, technically, yes. Yeah. I'll give it to you. I'll give you Mario Kart. I'll give you Silk Song. You know what? I'm even going to give you Discord, because we essentially got Discord. No, yes. No. I tell you what, chat, you almost made $1,000 on me. Unbelievably, you almost made 1,000 off me. That's nuts. Wow. All right, a lot of people clap sound too. No, I really thought they'd be clapping their hands. People are still spamming price. Let me do some Googling here. Let me see what I can find. Nintendo Switch 2 price. Nothing. I mean, nothing's coming up. I don't know where you guys are pulling these prices from. Oh, wait. What is this? Nintendo Switch 2 arrives on June 5th for $4,490. It's $450. Price starting at $449. A separate bundle will be $5. Oh, so that's where you guys are getting the prices from. $500 for the Mario Kart World bundle. So I guess you'd probably save $20, $30 on that, depending on how much the game is. $20. $450. Wow. So it is up in $500. That's expensive. That is more than I thought. Why didn't they announce a reveal that was light on details? After a reveal that was light on details? Oh, wait. The first one, maybe. The first reveal they're talking about, not today. Where's that coming from, though? Where are we getting that price from? I mean, I believe it. But where's it coming from? I want to know where that price is being set. Here's a Wario 64. Nintendo Switch 2 pricing and specs. Console 550,000 yen with Mario Kart. Oh, so there's a Japanese price breakdown, and then they've just converted it from yen, I guess, is what's happening here. From this article. Okay. And then, so the Switch 2 comes with Switch 2 system, the Joy-Con 2, Joy-Con grip, Joy-Con wrist strap, Switch 2 dock, ultra high-speed HDMI, and then charging cable. Wow, the box. If that's the box, can I be honest? I don't think it looks different enough to the original Switch box. I think this is like almost a little too similar, right? It's a little confusingly similar to the, right? So like the OLED box. I thought they'd want to make it look a lot different, but I guess there is a big old 2 on it, so kind of hard to get that mixed up. But wow, I'm pretty speechless. I'll say that this Direct was absolutely 100% exactly everything I was saying it would be, and everything I was putting together in my mind. Also, I gave you guys the look for Street Fighter 6 because I told you yesterday that was going to be there, and no one believed me. Chat voted against it. I think where it took a turn is right about here for me, at the 30-minute mark, or no, I guess about the 30-minute mark. Because I thought Nintendo would focus more on their first-party stuff, and maybe we'd get like Elden Ring and Final Fantasy like I put on my list. But and this was just a sign of things to come, a sign of evolution, a sign of like the strides Nintendo has made with these partnership relationships. They had almost every leading studio in the industry in the event, not even just show their games, but actually do a talking head. Like, hi, I'm the CEO of Square Enix. I'm the CEO of whoever makes Hitman. I'm the CEO of, we're all working directly with Nintendo, and these games are going to be at launch, if not launch day, launch window. This is Nintendo showing they've strengthened their relationship with third-party developers, which is something the Switch 1 was sorely lacking for pretty much all of its runtime, to be honest. But especially in the first couple of years, we only had like Bethesda and Ubisoft were like the only 2 on our side, and Square Enix made 1 game, you know? So like we had very little third-party support, and it was a big criticism about the Switch. So with Switch 2 out the gate, they dedicated like 20 minutes to third-party. And we're getting like, talking like some of the greatest hits, Elden Ring, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy, but that's before like new games like Borderlands 4 dropping on here as well this year, and then a brand new FromSoft game, a FromSoft exclusive game. Like, talk about strengthening relationships, you know? And like seeing the visual quality here, like obviously I did notice a little bit of artifacting like on Keanu's hair in that screenshot. Oh, I wish I hadn't moved because I was right on it. But the rest of the screenshot, if you look at it, like the depth of field, the lighting, the like the effects and like fog and reflections, like really nice, really clean. I'm really curious to see how this is. And then like there are other things that completely shocked me too. I mean, I think the biggest shock for me is GameCube, because I've been saying for a while, I feel like Nintendo realized they could sell us those games. Like, what is like the #1 game we've all been asking for that we would easily pay money for? Wind Waker, you know, and Twilight Princess, to get those back again. Like, we would have paid money for those again. I didn't see Nintendo giving that to us on the app. And I was 100% wrong on that one. Like, it's not like I had my foot down, like that'll never happen. But if I was to put $1,000 on it, I would have said no, because I felt like it was a better bet that this just wouldn't happen because Nintendo can sell us these games. But you know what? I guess there are a lot of games like Soul Calibur and games like that they probably couldn't sell us again. Like, who's going to pay $60 for Soul Calibur 2? So there is a really big library of GameCube games from both first and third party, that does make sense to give free. And to start it with Wind Waker, it's absolutely phenomenal. I can't believe they're giving this to us for free. Just, I say for free, but like for a service that a lot of us were paying for anyway. Are you sad about 3D Mario? No, not at all, because we got 3D Donkey Kong, and let's have Donkey Kong shine here. We've had 3D Marios. We had 3D Mario in the last presentation for Switch 1. You know, we have Mario Kart already in this. Like, double Mario is already a lot. And we got a new Zelda in here, by the way, Age of Calamity. I've actually already forgotten about that because there was so much. But no, I'm not upset about 3D Mario because I'm way more interested in a 3D Donkey Kong. We've played 3D Marios. This is a revamp and reimagining of Donkey Kong. And I'm not that big of a Donkey Kong guy. Like, obviously, I wasn't screaming for this. But, like, I'm not that big of a Kirby guy, and Forgotten Land was one of my favorite games from Switch. I love them taking their characters from some of these older franchises and giving them their revamp open world kind of, like, open platformer game. And this one looks like they've leaned into how strong Donkey Kong is, and they're like, how would Donkey Kong interact with a game world? Well, he's so strong, he'd be able to break everything. So he's literally just going around this world and demolishing everything. And it's his playground in that way. So that's really cool. That's not new Zelda, it's new Dynasty Warriors. You are literally splitting hairs, and technically you're incorrect. It is a brand new Zelda, Age of Imprisonment. Like, it is a new Zelda. People don't kill me, but I honestly don't think it's different enough to the Switch 1 that people will upgrade. I mean, time will tell. For me, I think it is. I think literally going full bore on 4K 60 and also having a 120 frame option. Like, let's not forget here that when they showed Metroid Prime, they offering a quality mode of 4K 60 FPS, which is with HDR, which I know this is Metroid and not something like, I don't know, a big, you know, AAA PlayStation 5 game, but quality mode is usually only 30 frames, and then performance mode is 1080 60 on something like PlayStation 5. They're offering 120, 100 FPS. Sorry, I said that wrong. They're offering 1080p with 120 FPS. This alone, for a lot of people, is worth the upgrade. This alone. Like, we're talking going back and even replaying games, like taking Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and presumably playing that in what I would hope to see is a similar thing to Metroid. 120 frames, maybe, in 1080p. 4K 60 in quality mode in this enhanced edition.
GameCube Online with Pokemon XD and Zelda made this a day one buy.
Yes. I mean, the GameCube app is locked to the Switch too, which I think is pretty funny. This Daemon X Machina also looked interesting. Now, I know Hogwarts is pretty controversial as a game, but this is going to be a perfect game to test the difference between what these bigger ports can do on Switch 1, because as opposed to Switch 2, because this was a very recent big like AAA release for Switch like last year, and obviously not a very good port. I mean, a great port considering, but very muddy, low frame rates. So to put these side by side is going to be a great comparison on day one, by the way. This is a day one enhanced edition of what these two consoles can do next to each other. That'll be a really great comparison. Oh, yeah, I mean, I think this was perfect. This game was a little wacky. I don't think anyone's going to care about this game post-launch. I do think it showcases the new controls a lot, and I like you can give people high fives as you go past with actual motion controls. That being like real time in the game is kind of interesting. Like a lot of the way you interact with it, like there was a clip of holding it and then spinning the ball. Things like that, like that moment there. Really cool, really unique ways of using the controls, but the actual game looks very boring and muted color scheme and like robots, and I don't know. I'm not into the game, but the concept's really, I like the idea. That's before, we didn't even talk about Mario Kart World in a recap. There are a lot of things in here that like, if you go back, I'm going to have to pull highlights at some point. I did a whole podcast episode recently with Nathaniel Bandy where we we talked about this. We were saying, what if it was like Forza Horizon, where it's completely open world, and while you're driving around, you'll see other players and you can race them to different parts of the world. Literally, we talked about what this game is. And so I was really excited to see it, and somehow not shocked, because I'd already kind of visualized the whole thing in my head. And I think this is really the direction they had to go. I love seeing the grinding on rails, the wall bouncing of it all. That's a really unique element to it. It looks gorgeous. I really want to know, like, I'm assuming this is like 4K 60 frames. It is crazy to think about us getting some new Nintendo games like Mario Kart in 4K, but I mean, that's where we're at now. We're eating good. Mario Kart fans, 100%. 100%. This is everything. This is everything. Like, everything in here was perfect. I can't believe they're charging us for this and it's not a pack-in game. That's a little weird. I don't think... Oh, yeah, and then Elden Ring, Hades 2. Oh. Guys, we need to know battery life. You guys are really focused on needing to know the battery life. I really wouldn't worry about it. I think that's such a weird thing to get focused on. I can pretty much guarantee you it's going to be very similar to the first Switch. Like, I just feel like Nintendo are going to have that in mind. I don't think we should worry. Like, we've never had to worry with Nintendo and battery. Like, there's not been a Nintendo handheld console where we've had to worry about battery. I don't personally feel like. I understand the concerns. But, like, don't forget, like, the 4K of it all is hidden behind the dock. So when you're playing portably... I guess the best you're going to get is 1080p, maybe 120 frames, like maybe. I don't know if it'll do that. It might lock it to 60 when you're in handheld, but I guess the screen is 120. So yeah, I guess maybe they do. It depends. I guess it really depends, but I don't think you should worry about it. I don't think it's something to worry about. I'm not surprised they didn't mention the price now that I know it's $450. I think even they know they are asking quite a bit for this console over what they asked for the Switch. And I don't think they wanted to really highlight that here in the event. I don't think they wanted to talk about it. In saying that, I think $450 is a respectable price considering what they're offering. You know? 4K 60, 120 frame capability. If you were to get this out of any other handheld on the market, you're looking at 500 plus. I think it's a respectable price for what they're offering, but I do think they know that it's going to be perceived as expensive considering what their consumer base is used to. Because with Nintendo, we're used to lower prices. And I feel like Nintendo has had to keep the prices low through the Switch because they were starting on the back foot after the Wii U. But, I think they've built trust, and I think I don't want to say like I don't know what word I'm looking for here. I think they've built trust, and I think
games will cost an extra $10, as much as $80.
I think we can trust that they've deserved this price hike as long as what they're offering is worth the price, and it seems like it is. And on Friday, I'll actually get to go and play one and find out. If it feels and looks as good in person. Oh my God. Okay. So I have a lot of thoughts. It showed in Metroid Showcase 720, 120 FPS for handheld. Did it? I did not see that at any point. Let me double check that. Let me fact check that. Let me fact check that. I don't think so, but if you're right, you're right. And if you're right, you are right. So what can I say about that? You know what I mean? Let's take a look here. Oh, I didn't even notice the mouse controls here. Like, obviously that was going to happen, but I was so hyper focused on looking at the visual clarity. He's using the mouse mode here. So yeah, I mean, like, they know FPSs are good with a mouse. Let's put a mouse in. Let's bring in Call of Duty. You know what I mean? You can explore the immersive world at 4K 60. Oh, yeah, handheld mode down here. 1080p 60. Oh, you are right. You are right, actually. 720, 100 FPS. No, 100%. I blocked out these little blurbs down here. So in handheld mode, it's 720, 120 FPS. HDR. That's interesting. So to clarify, if you play handheld mode quality, you are getting the 1080p at 60 frames, which, let's be real here, that's probably what we're all going to do. 1080p full resolution and 60 frames, we don't really need to go crazy on Metroid Prime other than that. But just the fact we have the option of turning on 120 FPS, you keep the HDR, you just got to trade out to 720. Interesting to see there what the Switch 2 is capable of by looking at those comparisons to when it's docked. Because when it's docked for performance mode, all it's really doing is boosting it back up to 1080. Everything else is the same, still 120. Oh, there's a couple things in here that I'm so happy happened, and it's not even because I've been talking about it for so long, but you can go back on my channel, I want to say almost 4 years. There's a video of me and RGT85 on my main channel like 3 or 4 years ago talking about the Switch 2 will have 4K because of AI upscaling, which will allow it to do things like 60 frames 4K. Literally, I've been talking about this for years. One in chat if you remember that, or one in chat if you just remember me talking about this concept on my podcast and in videos for the longest time. And there has been so many doubters and so many people just unsure if Nintendo care about that or would do that. And to me, it was always such a no-brainer. Like, we have to get there. If you want to charge us more for something, you can't give us 1080p 30 frames again. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And like, if it wasn't a handheld, if it wasn't a home console too, I could even be like, well, it's just a handheld. Maybe they'll do 1080p, 120 frames we can aim for. But this is a home console as well. They have to compete. It's releasing in 2025. The PlayStation 5 is already like 5 years old. What are we talking about? It won't do 4K. It was such a no-brainer to me this whole time. That was a really big one to see. Really big one for me to see. But also, like, it's not even like, yay, I'm right. It's, I want it to be right because that's what I needed for this to be exciting. I don't think I could have done another 10 years at 1080p. I mean, other than handheld mode, you know, I don't think I could have done another 10 without the option of higher resolutions, you know? Who knows where we'll be in 10 years, by the way, with TV technology. We're at, like, 4K crisp OLED now, and Switch games look pretty rough blown up. Where are we going to be in 10 years? Like, you have to future-proof it as well. Upscaled to 4K. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously upscaling. It's not going to be true 4K. That's my guess. And they didn't actually talk about that because I don't think Nintendo really get into particulars about that stuff. But it, artificial or not, games like this will look really good in 4K. That was a big one for me. I think really the biggest one for me was that. One last thing I want to run by you guys before I go, and when I go, I'm going to be turning around and making a YouTube video, which I've got to start on that soon because my editor is staying up to edit it, and I'm just sat here yapping. And if you're still watching, Zach, I apologize for yapping so much. I'm going to get out of here soon, I promise. What was I saying? God damn it. I had a train of thought. I was going to talk about, is it on my list? I was going to talk about something that was really important to me, and then I forgot what it was. I don't know. I forgot what... Oh. Yeah, one last thing. It wasn't an important thing. I wanted to run this by you guys. How are we feeling on the camera? I got to be honest, the more I think about it, the more I think this is not going to take off. You have to buy it separately, which good, because I don't want it packed in. I don't want, like, Connect, 2.0. But who's going to buy that? Like, I don't think... I know everybody wants to be a streamer these days, and maybe kids, honestly, maybe kids thinking that, like, I don't know, they can stream their games somehow from it. I don't know. But I don't know, like, I like the idea of stuff like this in concept. But do I really want to be on camera the whole time I'm playing a game unless I'm streaming and, like, live? It's a little weird. I don't know if I really need to see my friends at all times. Seeing their games is sick. Seeing what their games are doing is sick. But like, think about this. Every night, and see if you relate to this, and not everyone is this way, but I think most people are. Almost every night, I sit in Discord with Bob, Fried Biscuits, Hannah, my friend Seppo. You know, we sit in there, we play games. We never have our cameras on. We could. I mean, we're all streamers, right? Like, for the most part, we all have cameras right here. We could all turn them on, and we could sit in Discord and see each other while we play Valorant. But, like, we don't. I don't really want my friends seeing when I, like, forget the cameras on and I start picking my nose mid-Valorant. Or I'm stuffing my face with nachos when I die, and I'm trying to cram in some food, and I'm munching in the mic. I kind of just feel like having that privacy. So I don't know if this, like, I don't know if this is going to take off. Even me as someone who's on camera, I don't know if I'm going to want to use that when I play games with people. So I guess we'll see. But the actual gameplay sharing and voice chat integration is phenomenal. Like, that part is absolutely phenomenal. Guys, we've literally gone from not having a way to voice chat and having to use an app, a separate app, to having a physical button on the console that lets us do it with a built-in mic. That is incredible. That is one of the main things people have been asking for. Prices on the website. Prices on the website is what people are saying. All right, let me have a look. Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 official site. Let's go here. Official site. First look. Switch 2 games. Bing, 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 bing. Hands-on event. Bing, bing, bing. I don't see it, but that's okay. We already know what it is. We already know what it is. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to go, and I'm going to record a video right now of my final, like, hopefully constructed, thought-out breakdown opinion on this whole Direct. So everyone else that wasn't here live can see that in one concise, hopefully 20-minute-ish video. So make sure to watch that when you see it go live and give it a like and share it so that we can try to get to trending with it, you know? Like, spam it with comments and likes and engagement for me. And watch it, too, would be great if you could actually watch it from start to finish. And then when it gets to the end cards at the end, click on an end card. You know what I mean? It really helps to click on an end card. Last thing, guys, if you want to watch... So, okay, last thing. Tomorrow, there's a Treehouse event where they'll probably be playing Mario Kart and some other things. And I'm going to break down the Treehouse event on my podcast. So I have a Nintendo-themed podcast called Nintendo Podcast, if you don't know. Live every week on Thursday. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live again, hopefully with Kim. If she's up to it, and I can show Kim the event and some of the highlights, and we can go through the Treehouse event. So go sub here for my live podcast tomorrow, and then watch out on my main channel today. And thank you all so much for watching this event with me live, for being here for the moment, for the new, rejuvenating, reinvigorating moment where we launch into Switch 2 stardom, you know? I can't wait. I don't even know what I'm saying. I can't wait to go on this new journey with you guys. I'll say it once again. Thank you so much for the love, appreciation, your time and support over the last 10 years with the Switch 1. Let's do it all again with Switch 2. Thank you for being here and choosing my reaction to be the one that you watch today. I'm going to find someone to raid over here on Twitch, and then I'm going to get out of here. And we might just raid Scoot again for brevity's sake, since we're live. I have so much to talk about. Spam in chat right now what you want me to focus on in my reaction video when I'm recording this. Like, what things are going to be good for me to really go in on and break down. I might even have to make multiple videos. I really don't know yet. I'm just honestly so excited. Thank you all so much. How many people did we have on Twitch? I never even got a chance to see. We have 1,600. We have 1,600 people here on Twitch. And I saw we had over 20,000 people watching on YouTube the whole time. Absolutely insane numbers. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Pokemon?
Less than 3.
Yeah, okay. I should honestly focus on Pokemon. I gotta go. because my voice is already sore, and I'm gonna be screaming and talking in a video now. When you send me the footage, can you? Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for everything. Please watch my other video today. You're all incredible. You're all amazing. I think this was a 1,000,000 out of 10, exceeded expectations event. Everything I thought it would be and even more. As is very clear by my bingo sheet, it's exactly what I thought and even more. Like, I was right, but also, shout out to you guys. Your bingo sheet was not as wild as I thought. Your headspace was in the right place for a lot of it. We all crushed it. We all wanted a lot from Nintendo, and I feel like we all got it. I really do feel that way. So congratulations to all of us. We're all winners. Heck yeah. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.